Welcome to Supply Chain Talks. My name is Kristian Mortensen. I'm a Senior Director, Global Partnership and Alliances at project44. And today, I'm also your host for Supply Chain Talks. project44 has hand-curated a strong partner network in order to extend and enable the best possible customer experience. During spring and summer, we welcome you to our partner series, Supply Chain Talks. These conversations touch on current developments in global supply chains and the world of logistics. And today we happily welcome Mr. Himanshu Mehrotra to Supply Chain Talks. Himanshu is Senior Director, Solution Strategy at Blue Yonder. Himanshu, I'm positively pleased to have you join today.
Thank you, Kristian, for inviting me to this conversation. I'm very pleased to be part of this session.
Thank you, Himanshu. Blue Yonder is once again, and I think for like the 10th year in a row, positioned as a leader in the 2021 Gartner Magic Quadrant for Transportation Management Systems, even with the furthest position on the completeness of vision access. What is Blue Yonder's differentiators in terms of innovative strategy and solutions?
Yeah, we are very pleased to be positioned as the leaders, right, and recognized by the industry's best. But I think the real testament is from our customers' successes as well by using our solution. Now, we have had this culture of innovation to bring new ideas and capabilities to our customers. And with changing times, we have been able to provide those new differentiating ideas and capabilities to them, right? So I think we were probably one of the earliest ones to adopt the whole end-to-end kind of a capability, all the way from a strategic network design to more tactical planning of procurement and all the way to execution and so on. But I think what we have also done throughout the time is starting to look at what the new technologies can provide better to our customers and start working on that. So for example, we were also one of the early ones to really go externally out of our customers' environment to collaborate with their suppliers, with their carriers, to make the operations far more efficient for them. Now, means far more and more recently, right, we have also been able to adopt the various different ecosystem of partners and edge signals coming into our transportation solutions that brings that real-time visibility of the freight so that our customers can make better decisions with that. And finally, I think one of the key things we have done recently is with the original Blue Yonder also now coming together, we have now been able to embed some of the AI ML capabilities into our transportation decision making to make better carrier selection, to make better routing and so on. So I think this has been a cycle of innovation that we have been bringing and looking at and talking to our customers more frequently and understand what really their pain problems are and how we can actually solve that through technology.
Himanshu, the need for more intelligent, autonomous, and AIDS-aware supply chains has been dramatically heightened by the COVID-19 pandemic, the rise of e-commerce and proliferation of data. How does Blue Yonder support businesses to better utilize predictive business insights, to pivot their operations in real time and so on?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think last year has seen a dramatic rise in the disruptions, right? And I think what we are seeing is the disruptions are coming more and more frequently, and they're getting more and more severe. Hence, there has been a big drive of supply chains being far more resilient. Now, we have seen an acceleration in digital transformation projects across all our within our Blue Yonder's customers base, as our customers really want and our organizations want to solve the problems. Solve the problems in the right way possible. Now, things that they are trying to look at is how do I get closer to their customer? How do I deliver to the customer better customer experiences? And how will new initiatives really affect the cost to service, which are still a paramount metric, right? So what we have also seen is many of the companies have started to provide offerings in the e-commerce or last mile kind of areas. And I think what we have started to, and to make that successful, we need to receive more real-time information, be it from the telematics, be it from real-time visibility of the trucks, or even when you're actually waiting for a long-awaited container ship that's coming from Far East so that you can service your customers better. I think all of these things have become of great importance in driving the supply chain decisions. And because of these disruptions that we have seen, whether it's been the increased traffic that's driving the container prices higher, or be it the vessel getting congested, we cannot really stop some of these disruptions. But what we can do is these edge devices and these signals, these visibility signals, can provide that early visibility to our customers, and they can start making proactive and better decisions to mitigate against that, right? So these are areas where I think we have seen quite a lot of benefits. And I think one of the areas where using the visibility in our control tower solution, our customers have been able to make better decision on what's the right way to fulfill a particular order, whether do I need to balance inventory, or do I need to order more, right? So there are various decision making that can happen when we have that visibility in there.
Himanshu, in what ways do you think a stuck container ship showed that companies need to accelerate their digital transformation, and perhaps a lot?
Yeah, I think that was probably one of the, I think companies were still trying to get over, I wouldn't say get over it, but starting to get used to the situation post the pandemic, or during the pandemic. But on top of that, the container ship getting actually stuck at the Suez Canal was a big problem in terms of fulfilling some of their most important goods to the consumers. Now, what they've started realizing is some of the customers have already been in that journey where we have been using this early visibility and predictive visibility. They have been able to make some great decisions, whether what would be the impact of that vessel or the traffic that's been caused because of that on their supply chains. Do I need to really cancel my orders? Do I need to work with an existing inventory, or do I need to do a expedition of freight? Now, they have been juggling with these kind of questions, and I think what they've realized is some of the customers who already have got some capability that making these decisions are faster. Now, with that story in mind, many of the other customers who have not yet gone to that level of maturity, what they saw was that the data was enormous. They had lots of data coming in from various different sources, but what they were not able to do was make sense out of it. And because of that, they were not able to make better decision earlier in time. And what they really had to do was just keep the business as much going as much as possible without having much decision making behind that. So I think this is really this has really made organizations realize how important that visibility is, but most importantly also, what do I do with that visibility? How do I solve that particular problem within my supply chain and be far more competitive? And I think what they've also realized is whoever comes out of this or the other end through this unharmed, or at least have a strategy behind it, they will also have a better competitive advantage when they against their peers.
Improved efficiency of the supply chain relies on digital transformation. One of the benefits of making a digital transformation is the ability to accurately predict outcomes and become more sustainable. How do you see this developing, and how do companies acquire the data that they can trust and that can be analyzed quickly? Is AI the key to an effective digital transformation?
Yeah, I think it's a great question. What we have started seeing is, obviously, to drive better decision making, you need the data, but also that data needs to be clean and trustworthy. Now, what we have seen is what we have seen is more and more, when all of this information starts coming in, there is a need to really cleanse that data and curate that data to really make good sense out of that. And machine learning definitely is helping us to learn from the previous data elements and so on. So to make good sense of it, learn from that, and provide insights to our customers so that they can do better, that they can make better decisions from that. Now, what we have seen is just the whole data management perspective of it is a very becomes a very cumbersome activity with various different data sources of ERPs. Now, I mean, nowadays many companies don't just have one. There will be very few cases where companies have just one ERP, right? Or they just have one 3PL or a 4PL. They might have various different systems. They might have various different collaborators, all having various different information. So what we need to do is get that information from sources, create a common picture, and kind of create a build of confidence level in each of these signals, and then start using that to drive better decisions and predictions towards our customers. So I think absolutely there is a great place for AI ML to really understand uh, which of this, how much of the data is actually correct, and cleanse that as well. So the automation also drives a great importance in the whole management of this data and providing visibility, because the more and more data we receive, it needs to be done in a very automated and in a more real-time basis. Gone are the days where people would expect things to be running in a bad job and so on. So what we are working on ensuring that when we receive these real-time information, we can quickly cleanse it, curate it, and create and provide that particular information to our customers so they can straight away act on that one.
Himanshu, my last question. Our partnership between Blue Yonder and project44 aims to provide superior transportation management capabilities powered with the highest standard of real-time visibility data. How do you see this partnership empowering shippers to make better business decisions?
Yeah, I think to answer that question, the best way to answer that is through our shared experiences of our customers. So we have got shared customers where they have been utilizing the real-time visibility that comes through project44, and we have been embedding those kind of visibility into our solutions, be it our control tower solution to provide impact analysis, better decision making, or into our transportation solutions, so that our customers could make better routing decisions on that one. And I really see this particular partnership going even further by enhancing furthermore signals coming into it and utilizing that capability into our platform. And there is a great emphasis on getting more real-time visibility, and project44 is a great partner across all different kinds of modes. So I'm really looking forward to having far more common customers and successes with you.
Thank you so much, Himanshu, for joining Supply Chain Talks today, but also thank you for your friendship, for your partnership, for the collaboration between Blue Yonder and project44. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Kristian, for inviting me. It was a great pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you.